Thanks for downloading another segment from the Best of the Classic Metal Show. The Classic Metal Show is heard live on Saturdays from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern, exclusively at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. And now here's another piece of Classic Metal Show history on the Best of the Classic Metal Show.
The Classic Metal Show.
So you sent me over some clips, very embarrassing for American politics.
Yeah, I say this all the time on the show, and it's somewhat joking, or at least it used to be somewhat joking, that I'm going to move to Sweden because this country's just going completely to shit.
Right.
Now, after this week, I'm really, really to the point that I'm going to start pricing airline tickets to move to Sweden.
Nice.
Dude, it has gotten to the point where this country is 100% an embarrassment. It really, and I served the country, dude. I mean, I served during wartime, for God's sakes.
Right.
So I've given what I can give to the country. But, man, it is hard to stomach what is going on right now in American politics. And I know people are going to start bitching, you're going to get all fucking political. Well, we're not going to get that political, but it's really, really a sad time, as we're about to prove, with the U.S. political system.
Right. It's become the Jerry Springer show.
It really is. It's bad reality TV.
It is. Everything is reality TV now.
Including and the political process of electing a new president should never be fucking fodder for TV. Ever.
Right.
Ugh.
So this past week, our three front-running candidates for the presidency, of course, John McCain on the Republican side and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton on the Democrat side,
right,
made their political debut on the WWE.
Now, let's not get carried away here. Whenever I start thinking about what should I tune into to find out what the candidates are doing, isn't your first thought the WWE?
Yeah, when I think of a respected position in this country, such as the Oval Office, I think, WWE and wrestling.
And isn't Hillary Clinton one of her big things healthcare?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, in the last year or so, who has a better plan for healthcare than the WWE?
Right.
I mean, you've got Chris Benoit, and his family. They did well with the healthcare system that was provided them from the WWE.
Absolutely.
Owen Hart did pretty well with the healthcare plan. Eddie Guerrero. Clearly, WWE is where you go to find out, what's going on in American politics.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Jesus God, what happened?
So anyway, the three political candidates up there made their debut on the WWE this week, and let's see what they have to say.
All right, who you want to start with?
Let's start with Hillary.
All right, let's go with Miss Clinton, Mrs. Clinton.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, but tonight, in honor of the WWE, you can call me Hillrod.
Stop.
She said, call her Hillrod?
Call her Hillrod. This is somebody trying to be the president of the United States.
And she's on this TV saying, you can call me Hillrod.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, there's somebody I want to vote for right now.
Yeah, I can see she's serious about running this country well.
Right.
This election is starting to feel a lot like King of the Ring. The only difference, the last man standing may just be a woman.
All right. Ugh. Now, what does that tell you? May just be a woman.
Yeah.
Now, if she was so confident, she said, but the last man standing will be a woman.
I don't want to hear my political race, and I don't want to hear that my vote in a political primary is tied to the king of the fucking ring.
Right.
Stupid.
The truth is, this election is so important. The next president will face a stack full of difficult challenges right from the opening bell.
So that's why you're on the WWE, because this is a respected office, and you're going to face challenges.
Yeah, and you're going to start the process right from the opening bell, like a wrestling match.
Right.
Ugh.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Wrestle.
Fix the economy, bring our troops home from Iraq, and make college more affordable. You need a president who will go to the mat for you, and that's exactly what I'll do. I've been knocked down, but I've always gotten back up, and I know how to take a hit for the American people. And if things...
Now, how does she know how to take a hit for the American people?
Because Bill Clinton put one in her eye when he was, trying to hook up with Miss Lewinsky.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he probably put he dropped a elbow in her face. Look at her.
But she did that for the American people?
Of course she did. Can't you tell?
That's what I want to know. She knows how to take a hit for the American people. What did she do?
I don't know what. I still don't know what she did. She ran around and fucking picked China patterns for the White House.
Right.
Get a little tough. I may even have to deliver the people's elbow.
Come on.
Because this country is...
Wow.
So what she said is if in order to get the economy back in order, she's going to take the head of the Treasury and drop the people's elbow on him. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think that's what she's saying.
Wow.
Fighting for. Now, I promise to stick to the political arena. So don't worry, Randy Orton. You're safe for now.
So she's going to take on one of these WWE wrestlers eventually?
Well, yeah, eventually when she's done with Barack Obama, Randy Orton better look the fuck out.
Okay.
When it comes to standing up for the American people, though, I am ready to rumble.
Are you really?
Thanks, Hillrod.
Yeah, thank you, Hillrod. That wasn't embarrassing or anything.
Yeah. You know, how is that going to go down in the history books that she appeared on there as Hillrod?
As Hillrod. I don't know, but after seeing her walking around with her, consistently appearance after appearance with the big coat that covers her back, her big giant ass and her huge legs, I bet you she could do a mean leg drop.
I guess.
Oof, what a big bottom side that bitch has. Wow, what a fucking man.
All right. Well, of course, her political opponent on the other side of the aisle is John McCain.
Yeah, right.
Now, mind you, this is a decorated Vietnam vet.
Right, somebody that did 5 years in a prison camp getting tortured and never gave up anything. Held his own for 5 years again in a POW camp.
Right, and he served in the Senate, and he's held a esteemed position in politics, and served the country in a couple of different ways. But yet somehow they've lured him into being part of this WWE thing.
Yeah, and this is really embarrassing.
How are you, South Carolina? Finally, the Mac has come back to Greenville.
Oh.
The Mac?
The Mac has come back to Greenville?
Oh, boy. Oh. All right, Mr. Mac Kane.
Oh.
Looks like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama want to send...
Ooh, did he say Barack?
Barack Obama?
Barack.
Hasn't this guy's name been said enough on TV that you might get his name right?
Barack. Let me see. Did he say Borat?
He might have.
Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama...
Barack. Barack.
How do you miss that name? And how do you not redo the take?
Yeah.
This wasn't live.
It's like, wow, you better redo that.
Yeah, come on.
Settle their differences in the ring. Well, that's fine with me. But let me tell you, if you want to be the man, you have to beat the man. Come November...
Oof. So he's beating the man to be the man?
Well, that's clearly... Whose catchphrase is that? I think that was somebody's catchphrase. If you want to beat the man. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. I think it's Ric Flair.
Huh.
But why? And what makes him the man?
I don't know.
What is, he's not the president, so you're not beating him.
Right.
He's not the man. Awful.
It'll be game over. And what you going to do when John McCain and all his McCaniacs run wild on you?
McCaniacs?
McCaniacs.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when McCaniac come running for you?
The McCaniacs.
The McCaniacs.
Oof.
Is that like the Waniacs in Las Vegas for
I'm assuming that's a play on the Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
The McCaniacs. That's terrible.
The Waniacs, Wayne Newton.
Dude, how do these writers that wrote this shit for these guys not be fired? It's just bad.
You want to pull out of Iraq? Well, I say no surrender. America can win the war against terror. I'm going to introduce Osama bin Laden to the Undertaker.
Oh, Jesus God. No.
Oh, boy.
So now Osama bin Laden is a fucking political joke, right?
Yeah, right.
It's just something funny. It's funny. Those 3,000 that died in the trade centers and the however many more that died over there in Washington and Pennsylvania. It's just a fucking running joke. They're going to be introduced to the Undertaker. Yeah. Hey. And the Undertaker and Paul Bearer are going to pull out the urn and smash him with it, right? Shut the fuck up, McCain. Jesus.
So if he's going to, how does he propose to do that if we haven't been able to track this guy down in the last, since 2001?
Who knows, man?
You want to raise taxes? Well, I want a smaller government and bigger individuals. You see, my friends, I believe that America is the greatest nation in the world. And Americans don't watch wrestling because we're bitter. We watch WWE because wrestling is about celebrating our freedom.
Is that what WWE is all about?
You know, last time I watched some wrestling, I stood up right in the middle of it and I said, God bless my freedom. Fuck yeah.
It's about fighting to be the very best. So, can you smell what the Mac is cooking?
Oh, no.
I hope not.
He just didn't say that, did he?
Can you smell what the Mac is cooking?
Know what the Mac is cooking? Let me give you a little straight talk, WWE fans. You might need a ticket to the Fatal 4 next weekend, but you don't need a ticket to the cage match in November. All you have to do is get out there and vote. You decide the champion. You make the difference. And that's the bottom line, because John McCain said so.
Ugh.
Wow, I feel pretty confident with that.
I do too. And let me just tell you something there, Mac. Saying something like, let me give you some straight talk, that went out in about 1956. Nobody says, let's have some straight talk. That is, oof. 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 I don't even have anything to say except oof.
Right.
Just bad.
And, of course, we've got Obama.
Yeah, Barack Obama.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Obama has to say.
Hey, WWE fans. I hope you're all enjoying the program tonight.
Hold on one second. Are you sure that's Barack? Because that sounds an awful lot like The Rock.
Right.
He really does. And who says program? I hope you're enjoying the program tonight.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Jeez. What a boob.
Historic time for America. It's not just that the reign of Randy Orton may soon be coming to an end. It's that at this moment, in this election, we have a chance to finally end business as usual in Washington. For a long time now, we've had a politics where our leaders go after each other like they're competing to become king of the ring instead of...
Unlike you and Hillary, right?
Yeah, exactly. Why am I hearing about the king of the ring and Randy Orton from Barack Obama?
Coming together to provide universal health care, fix our economy, solve our other problems. That's what I'm running for president to change. So to the special interests who've been setting the agenda in Washington for too long, and to all the forces of division and distraction that have stopped us from making progress for the American people, I've got one question. Do you smell what Barack is cooking?
Oh my God!
I thought McCain just used that line.
McCain did, but it fits a little better with Barack.
Right.
You know, The catchphrase is, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?"
Right.
Oh, do you smell what Barack is cooking?
But like I said, I thought McCain just used that same line.
I smell what they're both cooking. Higher taxes and fucking higher gas prices. Go fuck yourselves, the both of you. Ron Paul!
Well, we being that we're such a huge internet station,
yes,
we've been solicited to possibly run some political ads on the CMS radio network.
Yeah, we have. And I don't know. Now we got the first one. I'm a little leery about them.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know who sponsored this political ad, and I don't know how real it is.
Yeah.
But you'll have to make up your own mind on this.
Yeah, well, you guys, just leave it this way. You guys listen and tell me if you support this candidate.
Because I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is a spoof or not. So, just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
As many of you know, over the last few months, I've been thinking hard about my plans for 2008. Running for the presidency is a profound decision. A decision no one should make on the basis of media hype or personal ambition alone. And so before I committed myself and my family to this race, I wanted to be sure that this was right for us, and more importantly, right for the country.
And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem. That we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have to just set up our own system and stop playing and get very serious and not be diverted from coming up with a solution to the problem. And the problem on the planet is white people.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Well, I'm not so sure that I want to dedicate any airtime to running political ads or not.
Yeah, I'm for that one personally. I'm pro kill white people.
Nice.
I am. I'm all for killing the white people personally.
Right.
I see some. I see where that could do a lot of justice to this world. Start with me, please, because the way this world's going, I'm ready to check the fuck out.
Right.
Jesus.
Thanks for checking out the Best of the Classic Metal Show. You can tune into the Classic Metal Show live every Saturday night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern, exclusively at www.theclassicmetalshow.com.
The Classic Metal Show.